Hey there cats, good time of the day to you, and thank you for tuning into my channel. This is a Need for Speed Underground Rivals video, and that's all there is to it. I've said for like several weeks, telling to myself I do not need video from Need for Speed Underground Rivals, with just races in it. I do not need an Underground Rivals video, I do not need it. And yeah, I've ended up with Need for Speed Underground Rivals video. That's how it went. I've liked the game. I've liked the game a bit too much, perhaps. You know, more than it deserves. And that's not the first time it happens with a PSP game. I just like the little bastards. But it's good. I mean, it's good. Despite all the bugs and all the technical imperfections, which are quite plenty, so to say, and not just because it's a PSP game. It's obvious that the devs, whoever developed Underground Rivals, didn't give enough fuck about it to polish it to perfection, how it was made with Underground and Underground 2 PC titles. However, despite all, I mean, there are vinyls which are not accurately mapped, there are some body kits which make cars plain unplayable. If you know what I'm talking about, there is definitely one on the Subaru Impreza, which makes you just scrub the ground definitely, so you cannot put your car to more than 250 kilometers per hour period, even if it's tuned to the max. So yeah, despite all these facts, I've loved the game. I've loved the game a lot. Mainly because it gives off just that underground vibe perfectly. You know, despite all the minuses, the underground feeling is right here, and yeah, I won't lie, I'm an old fart, so that's a huge nostalgia factor for me. Seeing underground on my screen again is like, woo! Yeah! Underground, baby! My parents got me European Underground 2 licensed on Christmas. In this country, getting a licensed game in the first year after its release was nigh impossible back in the day. Yet my parents got me a licensed version, which I, stupid little fucker, I've lost it. I lost it somewhere throughout the years. I don't know when and why, but it was a licensed Underground 2 in a beautiful jewel case. I don't know how it's called, DVD case or something. It was gorgeous, and it was a European version, which means it had Peugeot 106 and I believe, was it Opel Corsa? Those two small European hatchbacks. None of my friends ever believed there was a Peugeot 106 in this game, because all of them got a pirated version, which was a US one. Oh boy! And I was like, you know, I was talking to them like, yeah, I've made through this game on a Peugeot 106, and they were like, what? Peugeot what? There's not such car in the game. Maybe you've already got some other secret cars we don't know of? Yeah, you know, that's kind of stuff. Nobody fucking believed me that there was a Peugeot 106 in my game. So yeah, that's a massive factor for me, of course, remembering all those good times. The music in the game is perfect, even though I do not use the original music. I prefer custom music for my gameplays, because I feel like it makes them a bit more unique. But the music in the game, it's like perfect. I mean, it's got pretty much the whole Underground 2 soundtrack, and then some. And those extra songs are awesome, aside from DJ Tiesto one, that one just bland. But alright, you can just turn it off. And yeah, so yeah, the game is pretty much what I've needed. I wanted Underground, I've got Underground. But it is even better because this game, unlike original Undergrounds, it has classic American muscle cars. Woo! Underground being hugely influenced by import tuner culture of US, it didn't have muscle cars at all. Original Underground didn't have muscle cars like at all. Completely. crazy, man. I mean, the only American cars that were in there, well, cars, there were two of them, were Dodge Neon and Ford Focus. I believe that's it. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's it. Second Underground gave us some. Second Underground gave us beautiful neo-retro Pontiac GTO and Ford Mustang. GTO was a beautiful first model of 2000s with 5.7 liters, and Ford Mustang was also one of the first. And Underground 2 actually did quite a point to accentuate that those cars were in the game. I mean, the final boss used Pontiac GTO, even though they turned ketchup on the final boss off, so by the end of the final race you could have as well left him, because AI without ketchup was nothing, and still is. And I believe, as for Ford Mustang, I believe Nikki drove it. That was the girl in the evil team which joined you at some point, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she drove the Mustang. And Underground Rivals goes even further. It gives us classic Charger, like this beauty on the screen right now. 69 Dodge Charger, it's like the epitome of the muscle car, of the classic muscle, yeah? And it returns the Pontiac GTO, the very first model, 5.7 liters of engine under the hood. Surprisingly, Ford Mustang GT Neo Retro at least didn't made it, but in return they gave us two different Mustangs. One is a new Edge SVT Cobra Mustang, and second one is another classic, I believe 65 Ford Mustang, which is awesome. For some reason, that 65 Ford Mustang never was in any PC Underground game. For some reason, in PC Underground games there were always Shelby Mustangs. And classic Mustang never made it for some reason, so driving that car was something I've looked forward to, and yeah, that was just what I wanted. Having classic muscle cars with underground vibe is something spectacular, you know? These bright, vibrant lights and those, racer tuning which many people frown upon. I like it, and I like applying that to my classic muscles. Yeah, purists must probably go crazy from such a view, but I love it. I mean, darn it, if you want... There are many games where you can just, drive untuned, picture-perfect, factory-spec muscle cars. Those games are plenty. I don't know, grab a Forza or something and go for it. If you play arcade games like Underground, there is zero reason not to tune your classic muscle and to make it look outrageous. Or at least that's what I think, and so I do. Now, I do apply some classic stylistic cues to my muscle cars. If you haven't noticed it, I do not use turbochargers. Turbochargers in this game giving a particular, turbocharger whine sound which just doesn't sound good to me over the muscle car engine sound. So yeah, as you can see on my speedometer, that turbo dial, it doesn't move, and it doesn't move because my muscle cars do not have turbochargers. And I just do not like turbochargers on my muscle cars, period. I don't like turbochargers on V8s in general, But Japanese cars can get away with it, but for muscle, you gotta have a supercharger. Well, that's my idea of a muscle. So yeah, I don't use turbochargers. I also try to keep my muscle cars to the minimal amount of gear, which means all my muscle cars are tuned in the way so they will only have 5 gears, which is default for them. Yeah, that's an oversight, I guess, but even Dodge Charger and the classic 65 Mustang, they have 5 gears by default. You can upgrade it up to 6 gears, but I've upgraded it very carefully so it won't get the 6th gear. So yeah, The only exception to this is Pontiac GTO, because Pontiac GTO comes with 6 gears by default. And the last nuance I use for my muscle cars is brakes. If you choose brake calipers carefully, you can notice that they have different colors. The default brake calipers are gray, those are installed on my 65 Mustang. Level 1 are yellow, they are obviously installed on my new Edge Mustang. Then there are blue, which I installed on my Charger, and that are level 2 calipers. And finally the red, the final level 3, they are red, and those brakes I installed on my Pontiac GTO obviously, to accentuate the colors of the cars. Yeah, these are small quirks which I like to point out, because I think it's neat to know the technical details of the cars, even if they are virtual ones. But that's it, that's all I got to say about the game, and let's get a bit too political, you know? Just a bit, not too, just a bit political. Yeah, you know, you probably would hate to hear it from me. I mean, this is a racing video, but I gotta say it, gotta take it off my mind, because this is what happens in the world right now, and it bothers me too much. Let me start from the very beginning. You know, several days ago, European Union put another packet of sanctions on Russia, and after that, Sony Music Entertainment blocked a lot of my videos from Russian viewers. Now, it bothers me, not because of the Russian viewers, but because of the general tendency of it, you know? Because I remember how it went down back in 2010s, how it all started when music companies suddenly became to crack down on YouTube, and I remember how it went. They wanted to block all the music from the YouTube completely. That's what they wanted to do. Now YouTube came to compromise with that, and that's when they made this system, which is currently employed, that music companies could monetize your videos if you use their music, you know, and they can make $1 from it by showing you the ads on the videos which use their music. That's why they rolled away with it in the first place. That's why they went away from the plans to ban all music from YouTube, because they make $1 of it. I mean, and I put an emphasis on their music because, goddamn man, one of the songs that got blocked is Blind Willie Johnson recording. It's 1928 record, 1928. It's almost 100 years already. And yes, I've checked out copyrights, they will expire just 5 years later when it will hit 100 years. But seriously, 100 years of a copyright, does it sound fair to you? Anyone who made that original record, sound engineer, Blind Willie Johnson died in 40s or 50s. And all the other guys, even I'm telling you, even sound recorders, probably even the guys who made the machines which record the sound are dead already. The chances that some of them are still alive at this point are very darn small, and chances that some of them will get any part of those money are even darn smaller. I'm not sure who gets money of those copyrights, but those guys have nothing to do with Blind Willie Johnson or his music, I'm telling you that. And the thing that they're getting money are just unfucking fair, I'm telling you that. If you think it's fair for them to take money of the 1928 recording, well, check yourself, man, that's something wrong with you. Either way, back on topic. So, I remember how it went, how they wanted to block all the music from YouTube. And now they're blocking music in Russia. And it cannot be even justified for things like, yeah, we do not want this awful guy Simple Improvement to finance war effort in Ukraine with his horrible Need for Speed Underground 2 modding videos, yeah. Need for Speed PSP modding videos, yeah. We don't know where the money will go. It cannot be justified like that because those companies were the guys who made money off my videos in the first place. As I've explained, they monetize them and they take the money by showing you the ads. I do not monetize my videos, I never done it and I do not plan to do it. I prefer to have music in my videos, but that music can bite me in the ass, so to say. Not the music itself, but the companies who legally own it. And why it bothers me that they blocked music for Russian viewers, because tomorrow they can block it for you. And I do not know what to do with it. I mean, as I've said, those companies made money in the first place when they blocked this video, so this is nothing but a blatant demonstration of power, like, yeah, look at us, we do not need those money, we can block the videos wherever we want. Yeah, they can block the videos wherever they want, but these are my videos. Yeah, the music is theirs, videos are mine. And yeah, today they blocked them from Russian viewers, and tomorrow this can be you, and I don't know what to do with it, because I want to show my videos. I don't know what to do. Should I mute the music? Should I go without the music? I like the music. I like to listen to the music. I never use the popular stuff or the recent stuff, you know. I always use obscure stuff or the old stuff, like 1928 records. Yet those still get hit. I cannot write my own music, I'm not that good. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot be fucking everything in one package. But this world is fucking unfair, don't you think? Okay, take my money, I'm not against it, but can you leave my videos alone? I mean, even right now, there are songs which can lead to the video be blocked worldwide. And no, there's not a new song, no. Some people might remember, someone from you can remember. Either way, when I uploaded my first GTA Vice City Stories video, I've used Kraftwerk music from their 1978 recording, I believe. And that got blocked worldwide immediately. Kraftwerk, 1978. Almost 50 years already, and it got blocked. From everyone, not just from Russia. And when they just go ahead and block like at least a good quarter of my videos in one day, I cannot stop but begin to, you know, shudder a bit. What if tomorrow they'll block all my videos? Will I have to mute them all? I have 700 videos, it is not easy to mute them all. Especially with YouTube. Fucking bad muting algorithms. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Don't know what you can do about it. Yeah, but I just feel like I should at least talk about it and vent my frustration. I don't want anyone to be blocked from my videos. Don't want anyone to be blocked from my videos at all. I'm a bit lost, yeah, so tomorrow they can block my videos from the whole world just because they will feel like it. And it can happen, you know. Some of my videos, they stay online for like until they get 20,000 views, and then they get blocked, because apparently it starts to generate a little too much views. So far I'm on the, you know, underground level, pun intended. So my videos are not reviewed strictly by the big companies, but when some videos become, you know, big, they can be blocked. Just because they will feel that they do not get enough money. And I think it's a problem. I don't know what to do with it, but I think it's a problem. Can we even do anything about it? It feels like neo-feudalism is the way of the future, and our future will be not very bright, so to say. Not very bright at all. Sorry, yeah, that's some kind of a somber note to end my video on. But I felt that it is wrong to start a talk in the racing game video with politics. I've decided it is better to finish this video with such talks. Oh well. Thanks for listening to me, at least, you know. I hope you will at least share my pain a bit. Yeah, sorry, this sounds selfish, but misery loves company, what can I say? But other than that, this is pretty much the end of it. As for modding videos, well, those will come soon enough. So far I'm a bit busy translating a lot of old Laurel and Hardy movies on Russian. Yeah, so I'm a bit off the gaming at the moment, and I've only took this underground video to give myself a break and relax. I've only done about half a job of Laurel and Hardy so far, but once I'll finish I'll get back to it and probably find something else to mod. Until that, stay cool, cats, thanks for being with me, and good luck!